the government has to tell you. That's the fucked up thing. Once you start looking down all this stuff, and it's like Kabbalah, and it's all they have to tell you in plain sight that they're lying.
Right.
They have to tell you in plain sight.
Who does?
It's universal, like natural law. It's natural law. They have to tell you the truth.
Yeah,
and
they
then
do.
You have to be.
Yeah, that would be a big problem in a federal situation for a group like NASA to be lying to different countries. And I'd like to know where this money is coming from and where are they getting that much money per day.
It's a really fucked up truth, and I'm sorry. If you don't want to wake up on or
hold on a sec.
Don't know about it.
Let me share a screen here.
No, I just want to. I'm trying to learn. Okay,
well, here sometimes we can integrate a little bit of comedy and bring down the tension, and sometimes songs help explain things better than just us being like trying to be smart and fucking tell you all kinds of stuff that we're not even skilled or able to debate on a topic that we're not necessarily. At some moments, we actually.
Well, I don't know. I think that if a government entity, a government agency or organization is funded specific amount of dollars from the federal government, I think that would be documented on the government website.
Yeah, who's got their TV on?
It's Bearsworth. Bearsworth has bad feedback.
Okay, thank you.
So it's a conspiracy music guru. Okay, he wrote a few songs that help you maybe will help you see things from a different perspective. Right?
If your explanation is to reference people to a funny song, you don't understand what you're.
It's a door opener, flow state.
It's like when
you. Okay.
Thank you for sponsoring the show last night.
I was fucking busy, bud, and I didn't even know you were actually dedicating something to me. And
you got a
second of all, why in the world would I show up there?
You spend way too much time to be getting $68 a month,
dude. Why in the hell would I want to go over to your channel? Explain that to me right now.
Well, because I was there.
Hang on, hang on. Let Flo in OTW talk, please.
Okay,
that's cool. I don't care if you come to mine. I'm sending business over to yours.
Why?
Or trying to. I don't know.
I'm not asking for anything from you.
I know you're not.
Okay.
I told you he was being very nice.
I mean, it would be nice if OTW and Flo, you don't have to.
But... things aren't going to. It's this tribal. There's all tribal shit. He's in that tribe. I'm in this tribe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a tribal thing. I agree.
It's really that simple.
Can it not be like that tribe? I don't give a fuck. I stay in the middle.
I don't give a fuck.
We're a neutral terrain here. We're both respecting Mel. Agreed.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that they have necessarily have hate towards one another. I think they're pretty indifferent towards one another. I mean, Flo hasn't said anything even. I mean, he sponsored him a membership. That was very kind. That was nice.
I don't know. I haven't seen too much like craziness between the both of you. So I think that is it not possible to say, because we're on a neutral platform, like that side is that side, who gives a fuck, we're on a neutral platform, because I mean, obviously if you don't give a fuck about what I say, that's cool, but I mean, it's just a shame to see two decent men.
Yeah,
I think that we're fine. Yeah, I think we're both fine here. My point, though, that I was going at him for is that if his answer to a question is a song, that's an inadequate response to the question.
I agree. But it's not my answer, because I can't necessarily give answers. I'd have to bring up freaking all kinds of documentation and do all. I'm lazy, man. So I figured
I don't even really know what the question was.
And after the song, if something there, you would have questions. Maybe it would spark some inspiration inside of myself. and maybe I'd be
what
better.
was the claim?
Well, they're claiming some conspiracy that NASA's accepted $52 million a year. The other one said $66 million a year to lie to us.
I tend to agree with that. I don't know the specific dollar amounts, but I don't trust NASA any more than I trust the EPA or the FDA.
Yeah, but he's saying that the conspiracy, or basically it's so that NASA has, the conspiracy is so that they want us to believe that there's no God. That's why they're telling us that that the earth is flat.
And that's a lot of inference built on like beliefs about the reality we live in. I tend to agree with it more than disagree with it, but
it's speculation. I agree.
It's not fact. It's more than it's like inference or deductive. It's logical, but it's not. There's no like document stating that.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna have to bear you're a little sweetheart, but until you sort out that bad feedback, it's just really disrupting the panel. Sorry, my love. Fix it, and then I'll bring you back up. Go ahead, guys.
We lost Crispy there too.
Okay, I can one of my mods repost a link? Go ahead, boys. Flo, what were you saying, my love?
And think about what all that money, if it wasn't dedicated to a lie, how much it would benefit, Americans and other places, people. I mean, it's kind of like, and
cut their money. We cut that NASA program.
Anyway, Mel, if you want to bring it up, the song would be a perfect segue. It's a pretty interesting.
Is it copyrighted?
It's no, Conspiracy Music Guru doesn't. I've played plenty of his videos on my channel.
Yeah, sure. Do you want to post it in the chat and I'll bring it up?
It's already backstage.
Oh, it is? Oh, I didn't see it. Oh, where the fuck is it? Oh, there it is. Sorry.
All right.
Oh, is this the one that you've done?
No.
This looks like Dolly.
Oh God, he's gonna play that.
This dude is not helping your point be taken seriously.
I said it was flat.
I said, man, you must be crazy. Where the hell is your tinfoil hat? But he spoke with such conviction, and he believed the words he spoke. And something deep inside me knew this couldn't be a joke. But why would he believe this? And why believe such things? Because everybody knows the earth's a ball and that it spins. Well, you must be pretty crazy if you think the earth is flat. Because we all know that it's a globe, and that's a simple fact. So I said, what about the photographs that NASA takes from space? He gave a knowing smile and told me, man, those things are fake. But what about the videos that I've seen with my two eyes? What about them? He replied, have you heard of CGI? Oh, NASA's faking everything that you have ever seen. And as for flying to the moon, well, they ain't never been. Indeed, my friend, their line scum is there for you to see. Just take some time, look into it, and the truth will set you free. Well, I was kind of skeptical, but I have an open mind. And what he said was interesting, and I've got a little time. So I grabbed myself a doobie, and I started watching vids. Because if NASA's really lying, then they're lying to my kids. And as I watched, I got angry as I learned of the deceit. The global earth deception was right there at my feet. Well, holy shit, this could be true. What if we're not on a globe? The more I learned, the more I yearned, the more I started to probe. I upturned every rock of information I could find. I started to unlock the truth, the war upon my mind. I had 1,000 questions I just couldn't understand. I had to meet that man again, that flat earth man. Oh, NASA's faking everything that you have ever seen. And as for flying to the moon, well, they ain't never been. Indeed, my friend, their lying scum is there for you to see. Just take some time, look into it, and the truth will set you free. Well, I caught him up that evening, and he agreed to meet.
Bro, this is the worst.
He was very welcoming, and he showed me to my seat. He said, I see you've done some research, my open-minded friend. I know you'll have some questions, which we'll get to in the end. First, take a look at what's on these walls, paintings of a globe. I painted every single one of these, don't you know? You see,
I think I trust NASA more now than before.
I was in demand, an artist painting everything I saw upon the land. Landscapes were my favorite, I was awfully good at those. Many people told me that they looked just like photos. And then one day I got a call from a real important dude. He asked me if I'd like a job and said the money's good. Well, what's the job, I asked him, then I'll wait for his reply. You'll be painting globes for NASA, then he promptly said goodbye. Well, I was sworn to secrecy, I could not tell a soul that I just got myself a job with NASA painting globes. My work was published globally in every magazine to fool the people of where we live.
Hey, can we get Bear's work back with that feedback?
See, we don't live on a globe, he said. The earth is truly flat. I've been on the inside and I know that that's a fact. Oh, NASA's faking everything that you have ever seen. And as for flying to the moon, well, they ain't never been. Indeed, my friend, their lying scum is there for you to see. Just take some time, look into it, and the truth will set you free. Well, we talked until the sun came up, and my mind was truly blown.
How many verses
This man
are
had
there?
challenged everything that I thought I'd known. And finally, it was clear to me to why these bastards lie. And finally, it was clear to me about the reasons why. It's all about control, you know, to get inside your head. It's all about the money, too. They got an awful lot of bread. $50 million, man. What could you do with that? That's what NASA gets a day to hide the earth is flat.
Are we there yet?
They can get you to believe that you're on a spinning ball.
We got a new figure.
Well, things like God and creation
this is
just
the
make
worst song
no
I've ever
sense
heard.
at
The
all.
worst argument that's
It
ever
all
been made.
exploded from nothing right with their theory of Big Bang. It's true satanic mind control from the Freemasonic gang.
Wow.
You see, it's only Freemasons that get to go to space.
Oh, not
They're the evil bastards who are lying to your face.
I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
NASA's pretty evil, man. The whole thing is such a fraud. The only reason they exist is to hide a loving God. Oh, NASA's faking everything that you have ever seen. And as for flying to the moon, well, they ain't never been. Indeed, my friend, their lying scum is there for you to see. Just take some time, look into it, and the truth will set you free. Yeah, NASA's pretty evil, man. They're a lying scumbag. Take some time, man. Look into it. I did. Now my mind is truly blown. The truth will set you free.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Stop it. Stop
I
it.
told you it was funny.
Oh my God. More?
Not funny. Not funny in the way you think. Like, that's crazy.
I thought it was great.
And I bet you did think it was great. But I'm just wondering. I said to you before, I said the Illuminati, and like I just learned. Listen, all I learned from that 50-verse song is that it's CGI, the Illuminati, and Freemasons with their bucket hats are over there taking spaceship trips. That's what he said. He said the Freemasons are the only ones riding around in the spaceships. I mean, listen, if this is a part of my
Oh, and you didn't get the part where there's a guy that was hired as a painter to paint globes? That was like
that's
really...
where I got convinced. Yep.
So just quickly, Mr. Jordan in the back.
And I was already looking into this before I even knew about this conspiracy music guru guy. So,
well,
hang on, guys, 1 second. Mr. Jordan in the back, can I just see that you're a human and not a penis, please? And then you can turn, turn your camera back off.
Mel's always got these people in the back.
Mr. Jordan, I need you to show me your face.
With a shake weight.
OTW, you and Flow State agreeing on a simple point about NASA was more of a door opener than that video. I think you just solidified a bunch of people of not wanting to associate or look into this topic after that song, to be honest, bro.
I just think that if this was part of my belief system, I would have a lot more answers than you have. I think if this is the truth,
but I don't.
Part of your belief system.
That's what I was trying to explain a while back, because you guys, you asked me if I was a flat earther, and I said no, because I don't take up that particular title, because I don't necessarily believe that we live on a disc like you know. But even though I've said it in one of my rap songs. Excuse me?
You laughed at me.
Well, I don't believe that we, I don't.
Like, are you fucking crazy?
I would tend to lean towards more of a I don't know, like a kind of like a simulation, if you will.
So I was ready for you.
Like a holodeck on Star Trek Enterprise?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. If you want to put it that way.
Really?
Yeah.
I felt like you were just like really having a really good laugh, because I was asking these questions and you just thought it was like crazy that I was asking that. Why, if you took a boat, why wouldn't you?
The rump shaker.
Oh, look at
Holy crap.
That was a very wobbly ass. I accidentally banned Infamous, darling. I accidentally banned you. I'm going to go into my. I'm going to unblock you, because I had a very wobbly ass on the screen.
Now why? What is it with you? You better put the boobs away.
No, that's why I put the banner up, but you was too fucking stupid to realize that the banner was up.
People are so horny with those boobs out. I'm telling you.
It was these cheeks. Hang on, let me just set my put. All I could see was these cheeks. Guy.
An ass bomb.
And it was definitely a man's ass because it was hairy.
Oh, God. Like,
right, Infamous, I need to go and unblock you now. Who's this in the back now? What part of your body are you going to show me now? Who is it?
No, it's that you got to put those guns away, girl. You this is what's happening.
Okay, guys, I'm going to put the banner up for a minute and unblock Infamous, because I thought I was blocking that dude, but I didn't. Carry on. Sorry, that was like, woo! That was exciting.
Oh my gosh.
Probably better than that song.
Yeah.
It was better than the song, yeah. I think he was dancing to the song.
Right? I was
Hey, Chad, you're on panel.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm building a bathroom and listening.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so how are you all?
Good. How are you? Is your ass hanging out by chance?
I'm about to fall off.
Are you going to show us your genitals?
No.
Do you have plumbers?
Do you want to see our genitals?
Yeah.
Make it clap. Generally, no thanks.
No plumber's crack.
The offer stands.
But can I ask you lot on the panel? Did you see the moving ass cheeks, or was it just me?
Just you.
You're the only one who can see them down at the bottom.
No, it was. Right, okay, yeah. Okay, that's fine. I didn't want to traumatize anybody, so that's good.
I mean, NASA probably saw him.
I've been to jail. I've seen lots of man ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've ever done the shuffle, then yeah.
Well,
And can I please tell people in future, if you're going to jiggle your ass, your penis, your balls, whatever it is, can you please do it backstage? Mm-hmm. There, go on, guys.
Yeah, make it clap.
Yeah, make it classy, man.
Well, just make it clap.
There's
a little trick. for them to make it clap. See what you're working with.
KDK is a dick earther now.
Yeah, I can see why. I totally know why everybody would be convinced. Like the evidence is overwhelming.
It's overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
NASA is telling the truth.
Yep.
We're on a spinning globe.
Right? And they literally just don't want me to believe in God. And they're getting buku money for it too. Like, that's an odd way for them to go about their goal. You know what I mean? Like, I would think that there would be other things.
It makes a lot of sense, but like, I don't even want to try to climb out of the hole that I just got dropped into with that music video.
I know. Listen, you came up, and people
that just set the whole conversation so far back. I'm just giving up. I throw in the towel on it.
You're way too tired anyway. But I know that people were thinking that you were coming up to bail me out, and I thought, oh my God, he's not. You're coming up to agree with these people about this situation.
But I always thought Slow State was a Globie, so now I am kind of confused.
Now, don't be disrespectful. Please call him by his name. He's not.
Hey, come on. He was on.
It's fine. It's a term of endearment. I accept it. Yeah. He's low TW. I'm Slow State. You know.
See? Okay. Yeah, we have our little names for each other.
You guys are just adorable. Super cute.
But who's cuter?
I mean,
sorry, Infamous. She was asking. It was an accident, darling. I thought you were the Ask guy. But basically, as I was clicking on the Ask guy, he left and you came on. So I accidentally blocked you. I'm trying to unblock you now. So I'm sorry. Why is she not on my block list? Does it take time? Oh, fuck.
I think you got to go to your StreamYard homepage.
Oh, man. How do I do that? Because I never worked out how to unblock.
You have to open up a new tab. You have to open up a new tab in your computer and go to StreamYard, but to your account, don't log into the stream, right? Like, just open up another tab, go to StreamYard, and you'll go to your settings, and it'll be in there. Whoever you blocked from StreamYard.
Actually, one of your mods could do it, I think. Right? Oh no, they can't.
So, okay, so I'm in my account, and it doesn't say anything about settings. Oh yes, it does. I lie. And then once I go into the settings, where do I go? Because I've got my email, language, time format, and delete account, and that's it.
Hold on. Let me walk you through it. I'm going there now. Hold on a second. Let me figure this out.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I've got the banner still up.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. So you go to. It's not. I think it's members.
Members.
Yeah. Yes. This is under members.
Is it? No.
Yep. Go to the bottom, at the very bottom of the screen we're in here now, not on the homepage, in this window. Go to the settings thing, and then go all the way down to the bottom to guests.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm with you. Guests. Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you so much, because I never knew how to do that. Right, let me. I've unblocked you, Infamous, and I needed to unblock somebody else actually that I accidentally blocked. Thanks, guys. Carry on. This is great.
You're welcome.
But Mel, you always say that every time I'm up here and I'm in some kind of a big argument with somebody. You're always like, keep it going, Crispy. You're doing great. Like, I think you just go off to lunch. Like,
yeah, no, sometimes I go off to lunch. Sometimes is
that like a British euphemism for something?
No, it's for lunch. She actually goes off for lunch and comes back and says, like, I'm sorry, I haven't been here for the last 15 minutes. But Crispy, keep it going. And I'm always in a big argument with somebody. Oh my gosh. No, I'm not in an argument. I'm not arguing with anybody. I'm enjoying myself. It's fine. It's 4 against 1. And like, I mean, and I am not buying any of this bullshit.
Oh no, I'm on your side now.
Okay, thank you, Flo.
Flip flopper.
I love it, Flo.
Nothing quite like a dude in short shorts singing a terrible song for 8 minutes to convince me I was mistaken.
Thank you. I know I felt like I was being held hostage for real. And when he came out with another verse, I'm like,
I was trying to resist and struggle, but Mel was just like keeping us hostage in that song.
Because it was funny.
It was
right. That was the whole point. I wanted to play something.
I got a song for you guys.
I wanted to change the atmosphere and the tension in the room.
Right, you didn't want to open a door and help people learn about something. You just wanted it to be funny. You're not pivoting right now, OTW.
I know. I
No
just
pivoting
wanted
here.
you to answer. I was hoping that there'd be at least an answer or two in that song, but nope.
I said it before I played the song, guys. Here's a little thing to make you guys laugh, and a segue to bring down the tension. You guys want to rewind and go listen to what I said.
There isn't any.
I never said I wanted to convince anybody.
You accomplished what you set out to accomplish.
Well, that's it. That was the whole.
And now nobody wants to talk about it.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
There you go. That's like, isn't that
it's
perfect?
fucking round as fuck.
What is the topic?
Chris, hi, you're on panel.
Hello.
Hi, Chris.
Oh, the Earth is flat. That's the topic.
Hello. There's
no, we tapped out. It's round.
Observe flatness.
Yeah,
well,
it's round.
It's a matter of perspective. The Earth is flat sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I like that.
Exactly.
Yesterday it was flat. Today it's kind of round. It's got like this oval shape to it. Tomorrow it's gonna be a donut.
It's contour.
It's a matter of perspective. It's a matter of
ocean, is the ocean infamous? Like just like one of those infinity pools where the ocean just keeps going and going and going. There isn't any.
The never-ending story.
Right.
Yeah. So are we done with flat Earth now? Is that it? Is that over?
I didn't.
I actually have a 2-week ban on any Earth shape or race-centered discussions on my panel because I'm tired of those fucking topics.
Well, I have
never. I agree. You know what? I don't even talk about flat Earth on my channel. That's true.
Well, you shouldn't. You shouldn't talk about it on your channel because you don't have any of the answers.
Probably one of the reasons why I don't really talk about it. You know?
Yeah, that's a good idea to stay.
Yeah, don't worry. I sit on that. I sit on it.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
That would be like
me, go listen to a guy named John.
Hi, Chris. Talking about math. No.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Can you talk 1 second? Can you talk
There's
to
a
me?
dude named Jonathan.
I'm gonna go over to Steve
Yes, of
McRae
course.
and ask
Can
him.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Your mic's a bit low. Do you want me to put it up for a bit? Hang on. I'm going to put you. I'm going to do it. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Speak now.
All right. Is this better?
Yes.
A little better. Yeah. Hi, Chris. How you doing?
I'm very well. I woke up and I saw your show and it was something about stones, whatever, and I was like, "What's this about?" And then the first thing you're talking about is flat Earth, and I'm like, I'm hooked. I'm like,
you want to talk about sex?
I could never believe that there was an actual community of people that believed this. So I just
are
had
you putting the video on again, or what is it?
No more videos.
I don't know. I quite liked it. I'm not going to lie. It never finished, but I liked it.
You did not.
I did.
Mel just likes when
Why do British people have such weird senses of humor?
I mean, she loves when I'm being tortured. Every single time she laughs she's out of control.
She's kind of sadistic, isn't she?
She is. She really is. I'm as nice as I can be. I'm so sweet to her. I'm looking
How are
for my
diamonds
husband
made?
and stuff.
Give her a break. Give her a break.
You guys want to know like the comprehensive answer to this problem?
Oh yeah.
Go watch a dude named Jonathan Peugeot. Look up Jonathan Peugeot. Is the Earth flat? And that's like
I think that is the guy that I
no, that guy's exposing his cock.
Oh, he's got his cock out? What?
No,
Who's got his cock out? Who's got his cock out? Who's got his cock out?
Cocking. He's cocking.
Second, I got you.
Cocking the bathroom. He's exposing his cock.
I mean,
oh, the dog! Oh my god! Because I was off the page, you scared the shit out of me. I was like, no!
What are werewolves for?
I mean,
I've been certified cock wiper for 2 decades.
I've got this detached retina. I'm looking everywhere for the cock.
No, Fatty sent me something, right? And I was just looking to see what it was, and then I heard someone's got their cock out. I was no.
Hey.
I thought you were talking about the guy. Yeah, it's amazing.
Okay, so Stoned wants the song again.
Oh no. Drop him the link and let him rock out at work or wherever he's at.
Stoned.
Oh, okay. Infamous.
Now I can only have a lighter.
And that's the reason I came up here, because you were on the Puff Daddy, Biggie, Tupac killing.
Yes.
Yeah. Can we revert back to that moment, because that was the era that I grew up.
After Mel plays my video.
Yeah, Biggie was my first favorite rapper. Period.
Yeah. Biggie was.
He was
Biggie
so
was
much
the boss.
above the competition. It was phenomenal.
Yeah,
but
he had that little bit of an accent, and I loved it. I loved his stuff.
Right. I mean, these are the two phenoms of rap, and I remember all the stuff, and I'm like, you know, for example, the whole Keefy D.
Yeah.
And by the eye or
you're breaking up,
whatever.
honey.
I knew we all. There was. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me go back and.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Inside.
That's okay. You're fine.
While you're going back in, Chris, I'm just going to play this, and then because I don't know what Uncle Fatty's done. So once I've finished playing this, it's only a little bit. Then you can
comic relief.
I love this. This is
Marilyn the comic relief is the problem that we've been having since I got up here, I think.
Yes. Look at this.
Quite continental, but diamonds are a girl's best friend. But I prefer a man who lives on guilt.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, Fatty.
Fatty. Like, oh, gross. No.
Oh my god, Fatty.
But diamonds are a girl's best friend.
You gotta play easy again. Can you play easy again?
I can't do it anymore. I can't.
Like, this makes me want to hear that song again, and that song made me want to hear Bearsworth's feedback again.
No, Flo, you got it. No, play easy really quick. Play easy really quick again. That where he's got the afro. Please.
Oh, the easy one. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I got.
Flo, you're gonna die. Flo, don't go anywhere. Hang on. You will die. Like it's.
Which
great.
one? The first one.
The one where he looks like the game show. Where he's got the tux on and he's in with the afro. Yeah.
Okay. I'll do this one.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Oh, hang on.
Where did he go?
And then, Chris, we can get back to you, darling. We're just being a bit silly.
But okay, so
hang on 1 second. Give me 1 second, Chris.
One second, Chris. Hang on 1 second. We're just gonna play this like little tiny clip. It'll take 2 seconds.
I see.
Yeah. Look. Yeah, I love it. Oh my god.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
That is pretty good.
Who the hell cares? Oh my god, who the hell?
Was it up?
That's my favorite thing ever. I'm gonna just replay that over and over. I love that.
Okay, Chris, the stage is all yours. Carry on.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, but not necessary. But you know, I remember I was like 12 years old when Life After Death came out.
Yeah.
And, you know, I was huge into Bad Boy and all that. And after the deaths and stuff, and like the documentary that I saw was probably at least 7-8 years after the two incidents.
Right.
At that point, Keefy D was already in prison for something related. And you know, they investigate him, and he tells them, like, yeah, we killed him.
Yeah, I honest to God, I think that now I watched a documentary, and you need to watch or take a look at it. It's on YouTube, and it's called Surviving Diddy, and it's by Storm Stories, I guess. And it's really good, but it ties a lot of it together. And after seeing that, the uncle that arranged the killing of Tupac was arrested after that. And then they also went over the whole situation with Biggie, and there's a bunch of witnesses that discuss why Diddy was just pressed to have Biggie at that after party, even though Biggie had a broken leg, even though Biggie was supposed to be in an international market, to be introduced to an international market by his record label. He canceled that because Diddy insisted that it was canceled, and then he was shot. So I mean, I have been watching this stuff go on for years. I mean, years and years, probably a good 8 or 9 years by now, of Diddy's stuff, where I just thought there was always some craziness going on with him, and there was all kinds of there's dead bodies everywhere around that man.
Yeah.
And you can't, and the feds have been watching him forever. But I mean, his beautiful young wife dies mysteriously of, she's got 2 autopsies, one of them disappears, and the coroner dies. The one girlfriend's the boyfriend's car blew up. Diddy threatened to blow it up, his car blew up. There's everybody he has threatened has come up um dead, basically. And now they're talking about that there in his house there is particular liquor that is only for the ladies, and there's also all the staff has to
That's the
have
McCormick's they put in the Belvedere bottle just when
right.
we can't tell the difference.
Yeah, well, listen, there's
And the roofies.
there's roofies and
Right.
Xanax is what I believe, and I believe that probably along the way, I certainly think that his wife possibly could have happened to her easily. Whereas sometimes alcohol and these drugs are a really a terrible mix, and by the time the autopsy is done, those drugs are out of your system, especially roofie. A roofie isn't in your system long at all. However, there's just a lot of his girlfriend. He took a grown man, and dangled him out a window because he was recording
It's
with
almost
his
like all of
girlfriend.
rap is a made-for-TV drama.
Yeah, it is. And I believe wholeheartedly that he has a ton of blackmail on a lot of these people that he has been working with. And it is insane to think that this intern with no experience had literally left college, went to this record label, and and interned for less than a year, and at 23 years old was given a record label. That to me is just crazy. That
Unless
doesn't
you suck a
happen.
lot of cock.
And that's exactly what the allegations are, is that he did that with the head of that record label, and then later on he had done the same thing with a younger person that he was turning
Young
the
Money.
record label over to. Yeah, but also the idea that he was that he basically has been just running amok for years now, and nobody has done anything about this. Now I know that the feds have been looking into them, and they do not bust in your house, ask Flo, without a lot of evidence. They will have to coordinate two
the
homes.
Feds don't. The
Well,
Feds,
Homeland Security has.
yeah, DHS. If you get into those agencies, by the time they're in the door, they know everything. They know what you had for breakfast every day of the year.
Yes, they do. They literally do not do that. A judge will not sign off for an entire team to bust in somebody's home in the United States of America.
Yeah, hold on now. You're taking too much turf. Judges will sign off on all sorts of shit, and cops just kick in doors sloppy all the time with very little
Especially when they think you have automatic weapons in your house.
Like, I got raided by the state. It was way different and way looser than when like somebody I know got raided by the Secret Service for counterfeiting. That shit was done tight.
Right. And this was done tight. I mean, they have a tank there. So, you know, this was done tight and it was coordinated. It was a coordinated effort. They hit both houses at the same time. I'm telling you,
and
they know what they were looking for. They have been watching him for years. And they knew. They already knew what they wanted. They wanted devices. They wanted electronic devices because they already know what is on those devices. So
you're kind of making my point that I was eventually getting to, is that anybody to blame the whole, you know, charade of things, it's the federal government. I mean, they've stuff for, like, it was almost common knowledge for any kind of rap and back in the early 2000s.
Yeah, late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah,
we all knew this, and it was admitted by Keefe D, and then of course we all know Suge said Biggie.
Right.
You know, it was,
there was that big. They had that big altercation in the nightclub with Suge and his bodyguard.
All just known knowledge, and my point is that Keefe D gets off on charge by it. I don't know if it was the deal.
Baby, you're breaking up really badly.
Yeah. Do you guys remember that video where I think it was one of the dudes from Bone Thugs came out and said that there was some record executives that wanted to meet with a bunch of different artists, and they were really
that was the Crazy Bone interview.
Yeah, where he just looks
I
at.
played it on my channel a week ago or so.
Yeah. So that sort of
you guys
thing.
Seen the Redman Lil Wayne video?
Have not.
He just was going around and he would say these he would go into these very haphazard conversations in front of the camera where people are just terrified of what he's gonna say. He would all of a sudden just get like a little reckless on camera and say some shit that's like, what did he just say? It wasn't I mean, people were not looking at it as closely as they are now. That clip with him and Justin Bieber is disturbing as it gets. You know, I've got 48 hours and we can't tell you what we're going to do. And, you know, hey, you know, and you can have this car when you turn 18 and, you know, and we're going to be up to no good all, you know, for the next 48 hours. And Justin looks terrified.
And what about Rock the Vote?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. What about that? I forgot about that shit show.
Watching. I've put the link back in so you can come back up, darling.
Oh, did he drop down and come back? Is he coming back?
Did you not
up?
even notice?
No, girl, I can't see. I'm like, I've got that wonky eye. I can't see shit.
What, the other one broken?
What's that?
The other one broken too?
Yeah, well, I mean, no, but like, don't be a smart ass, Flo. I can barely see.
Don't give us these half-cocked excuses.
I'm half handicapped, so
don't be.
No, you're all the way handicapped.
Hang on a minute. Hang on. I've got Mr. Arse Cheeks in the back again.
Oh God, hunka burning love.
Yeah, I'm not letting you back up on panel, dude, because your ass wasn't that nice.
Yeah, I mean, at least show your face. Like, if you have any self-respect whatsoever, let us know who you are with your hairy ass.
So, guys, basically, we've been gaslit and under the onslaught of fifth-generation warfare for like decades. So,
yeah, what generation warfare?
Yeah, but if we're gonna go there, then it's actually been since forever. Okay.
Yeah,
and it hasn't been forever. It hasn't been.
Mental.
I believe we're that there is a chemical. We've been attacked with chemical warfare,
like fluoride.
Like, shut up with the fluoride. They're so. Listen, people are so mad because I want.
Yeah, you're not going to live that one down.
But I guarantee you, I'm not the only person that uses fluoride in my toothpaste. So
No, there are lots of people who are propped up,
just you guys,
who are modern society props up from natural selection.
Well, listen,
the bus station people,
Yeah. Well, there's a charity called Homeless But Not Toothless. It's a
Is
real
there really?
charity.
There
Yeah,
is
it's a real
not.
charity. I swear to God, it's a real charity. Look it up. It's called Homeless But Not Toothless. It's founded by Dorit Hemsley, and she founded it, and it's amazing. She's a rich lady in Beverly Hills, and she provides a set of choppers for homeless but not toothless people.
Homeless but not toothless, but also obese.
Yeah, they raised a lot of money. She's a Beverly Hills housewife. I love it.
Oh, what's this, my love? Shall I play it?
Oh, if you're interested, I think all these people are actors. I think all actors are actors, and that's why you have so many murders in the rap game, because they cycle them out. It's a contrived genre.
What did you just say? Like, are you saying
What,
that
what,
these
what,
are
what, what?
or like? Wait. Are these?
Yep.
What are? No. You're not one of those that thinks.
Oh
like,
yeah.
No.
You already know I am.
What?
Flo,
Hang on to your fluoride.
You don't even believe this shit. I think you just do it to.
I don't believe.
Get under my skin.
Here's what I don't believe. I don't believe that rap naturally went from kind of goofy conscious rap in the early 90s to nothing but gangster rap completely organically. All it does is sell crime and name brands. It's advertising. It's contrived. It feeds the prison industry. It feeds the fashion industry. It feeds the pharmaceutical industry. These people are actors. You can look at old videos of Tupac a year before he made his first album, I believe, maybe 2 years.
He was an actor, Flo.
I know. They're all actors. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, like you can go and find a bunch of auditions or me on commercials places.
Yeah, but what you're saying is they're advertisement actors.
I'm saying that this genre was taken over, just like this is actually the Crazy Bone interview, right? The genre was taken over and then steered in a direction, and it's selling certain things. And
okay, do you guys know where?
But this is all visual. You can just play it. We don't have to listen to it.
All right, okay. No, I don't mind playing it.
Do you all know the origins of soap operas?
Yes.
Soap.
It's from Procter and Gamble.
Oh.
That's right.
Procter and Gamble.
Right.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That's correct.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So it started out on radios, like that was there were radio dramas aimed at wives at home that were staying at home with the kids and doing dishes and all this different
and
stuff.
And Procter and Gamble makes soap, and that's why they're called soap operas.
Yeah. Right. So soap used to be like something that was made in the home, typically. And then actually Ivory soap was an accident. Soap that floats, that was a complete accident. But they ended up marketing, as you said, these are all marketing ploys to get people to buy these different products. And it's not, I don't think that's intrinsically bad in itself. It's just what happens is over time, you become separated from the traditions that were once within the home. And you just surrendered a bunch of power to this massive company called Procter and Gamble. Basically, Procter and Gamble owns almost every cleaning product out there today.
Mm-hmm.
And,
it's literally who I worked for and made, and that's every commercial, every ad, everything that I did was a Procter and Gamble.
So they basically hijacked the what was once something that would be made in your homes. I mean, all this different stuff, all the different soaps and things like this. And operas win, because if you go look at like all the streaming networks, essentially all your long form television shows are all soap operas. And then what happened during like your pandemic was people stayed at home, and what do? They watched your streaming networks. And so I don't know. That's a little weird. I know I'm sounding very strange, but I'm also not too afraid to talk about or like what's the word? Flirt with the notion that something bigger is happening. Now, oftentimes I think that these things are actually
that Yeah, that companies would like to sell product, and so they advertise.
Yeah, right. But I don't think there's like
so
some
they create
evil
the system.
dude. Yeah, I don't think like there's some evil dude like sitting in a board like rubbing his hands together like, oh, we're gonna
It's
take
groups of people all working in their own self-interest together, right? So you've got a prison industry, you've got a music industry, you've got all sorts of different groups that are all working in their own self-interest. But what's not in anybody's self-interest is to just be honest for honesty's sake, especially with something as powerful as culture. Music shapes people's worldview massively.
Yeah, it can bring people
That's the
together.
industry
It
of
can divide them.
influence.
I mean, think about the closest thing that we have to a rite of passage in the West. The closest thing that we have for men for a rite of passage is going to prison.
I mean, not for every man, Flo. Like,
I mean,
really
I didn't go to
rite of
prison.
passage.
I'm not,
It's a
but
Some
yeah,
people just
Well,
take a gap
actually, I would
year
say
in college.
Flo, it would have actually been, it would have, in our generation, it would have actually been getting laid.
would be
That
what?
would have been the rite of passage.
Yeah, but
Getting
take it all the way back
Backpacking
through
in
human
Europe.
history.
Yeah.
What-
I don't, yeah.
what-
Backpacking through Europe is also, you know, you could do
I
all
mean,
kinds of things.
that's a pretty bougie thing. But
not that
we don't
bougie. You
have a
could stay
male
in
rite of
hostels.
passage. What I'm saying is going to prison is not frowned upon broadly. There's a lot of clout that they've wrapped around fucking up your life this way.
Yeah.
Getting your
It's
driver's
kind of
license,
frowned
getting
upon
laid, that was
where
the
I'm
modern. That was the modern Western rite of passage. Was
But see,
getting
none of
laid,
that is
getting
rites
your
of
driver's
passage,
license.
right? Those don't really enter you
No.
into manhood. It's just another. It's
No.
just another thing on the list.
You're
Rite
right.
of
You're right,
passage would be
because
like drinking deer blood from a fresh
no,
fish.
I
What?
understand, but
What?
that's what I'm
Deer
getting
blood?
at here. That's what I'm
Wow.
getting at. It's like it got flattened so hard. All these things got flattened so much where, and then on top of all that, tradition itself was kind of poo-pooed. And so, you know, even things like you can't talk about any of this stuff without really talking about how, you know, basically traditions like even your religions and things like this, the things that the West are actually built upon, were like basically our generation was like, oh, that's stupid, they're dumb, it's like superstition, and like I was one of the people who was caught under the wheels of that, and you know, and I'm running around my whole life trying to figure out what is important and what is meaningful, and doing all this dumb shit and getting myself caught under the wheels of my own self-centeredness.
Money and pussy and drugs are the important things. Let's shortcut
That's
that.
right. That's right. And so,
I
welcome to the.
Kidding, not kidding.
Welcome to the meaning crisis.
Age, to the new age, to the new age.
You guys are insane.
I'm just going to play this video because I'm curious about
you
what
can
it
just
says.
throw it on mute and let the pictures roll. They just got
Alright.
some stupid song playing over it.
Oh, all right, no worries.
Sorry, I'm being weird.
No, you're not being weird
No,
at
you're not
all.
weird.
I
You're good.
appreciate it.
I used to love Biggie, and I'm not even
Yeah.
into that kind of music, but he was just special.
Yeah, he was special. And he's got a wonky eye just like me.
No one to call a big papa.
You got a wonky eye, Crispy?
Yeah, I've got a detached retina.
You haven't mentioned it.
Flo. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Didn't Stoney write a song about that? It's called the Brown Eye Blues.
Oh, what's this body for? What was that?
I
missed
mean,
it.
that looked like a pretty decent.
I kind of missed
body
that. Yeah, I missed that. Hang on.
Yeah. Not quite as good as Aaron's, but still.
It's showing his scar on his chest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
I like
So
I
what-
like Tupac's band, or like his bow that he wears on his head. You know, he wears that big rabbit ear, those rabbit ears, that ribbon around his head. That one right there. He goes pretty hardcore though with the big bow.
Yeah, bigger than shit.
Mm-hmm.
See that tooth?
Mm-hmm. So these guys are crisis actors, Flo? Is that what you're saying?
No, they're just actors.
I mean, do you think Sandy Hook was you think Sandy Hook happened, right?
I don't think it was what they tell us it was. I don't know what I think it was.
Okay.
But I do know that there's not a chance on earth that 100-pound autistic kid could shoot could snap off that many rounds in a school hallway without that noise fucking crippling him. Like
Yeah,
that would.
Yeah, you said it was too heavy too. We had this
I mean,
conversation.
not even the weight so much. If you've never, have you shot an AR?
No.
They have a really snappy sound. It's snappy and loud. And if you're shooting that in a school hallway, that's just a metal tube. That's just going to disorient. I wouldn't be able to do it. 100-pound.
Maybe he had maybe he had ear things in.
Maybe, maybe they had windows open. I don't know. But when you tell me something that just at face value doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense. I also don't know why. I've seen the crisis actor thing. Those things are unreal, and they just bulldoze the whole building right after. Right, that's poor crime scene protocol.
I mean, they already knew who died, and they already knew who did it.
Yeah, we all instantly knew everything.
I mean,
they investigated it. Law, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, they investigated it, and he was charged and he was convicted in a court of law, so they had enough evidence.
Not at Sandy Hook.
Yeah, what do you mean? Like there was not a debate?
You're saying he bulldozed the building before the actual.
Not even in the official story was he convicted. He self-deleted.
Oh, Sandy Hook. I'm thinking of.
We might want to dodge around that.
Yeah, probably.
Good morning, Panda USA. Hello, my love. Can one of my mods drop Panda's channel, please? Just because he does some great music. So go support Panda and everybody that's in here. Can my mod stop dropping links, please?
Hi, Panda.
Panda's lovely. He's a sweet guy.
Yeah.
So, Flo.
I'm curious what you guys do. Oops, sorry.
No, go ahead, Chad. Go ahead.
I'm real curious what the different people, because I've been floating around these different circles of people on the internet for a while now, and constantly I'm a part of what is called a flotilla of people who are interested in sense making, when we call it this little corner of the internet. And so that's why
they're interested in
flotilla, like Waterworld.
No, not that. They're interested in what making?
Sense making, like anything
making sense out of something. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, like philosophy, religion, culture, all these different kinds of ideas. So I'm interested in what you guys, where do you find what is sacred? What is sacred to you? What do you find was meaningful? Don't worry, I'm not an evangelist. That shit's weird, but I am interested in knowing what people are feeling and thinking, because I think we're actually on the precipice of one of the most interesting times in history, and
I think we're in that time.
I agree. So I'm wondering, what do you guys find? How do you find what is sacred? What is sacred to you? What is most meaningful? How do you interact with that? How do you cultivate those things?
I mean, I think what's sacred to me and will always be sacred to me is the people that I am around, the people that I know and love, and that is the meaning of life for me. Is just the people that I love, and that's, I think that's what and making memories with the people that I'm around, my family and my friends are the people. I think that's what we're here to do, is just to make memories with the people that you care about, that you know and love. That's just me, and I'm simple in that sense.
Excellent.
Yes.
I mean, as far as what do we embrace, what do we resonate with? It's a hell of a lot different now than it used to be.
Yeah, especially in your backyard, Fatty.
Oh yeah, they're still here too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, we just had a deal last week where we got the NCAA basketball tournament going over in Spokane. A bunch of the teams stayed over here in Coeur d'Alene. And was it Thursday night last week? Bunch of Confederate flag flying idiots decided to harass a bunch of the black girls that were in town for dinner.
Yeah, that's nice. Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah, it's so great.
That's so embarrassing. So
It's
embarrassing.
fucking retarded, man. It's fucking retarded. I know where I'm at with this, with what my fellow alcoholic was saying there is that it's all perspective, right? Everybody has their own perspective. And what I resonate with right now and what I'm really into is allowing everybody to have their own perspective.
Yeah.
And even fighting for other people's perspective that fucking hate me.
That's fucking like noble, but I'm not that noble yet. Like,
I mean,
some people have bad perspectives.
Like, I mean, yeah, they do. Like these fucking guys that wear swastikas on their chests and operate city council and
Fatty.
You know, I will fight for their right though. It's the hard part of America, right? Is that everybody's allowed to exist.
Yeah.
And not only that, but we fight for the rights of the people that we don't agree with. At least we should be, right? That's kind of where I'm at now. The past 4 or 5 years, especially, is that it's it's we can judge all we want. We can other the others. We can condemn others to their fate.
I'm interested in at what level do you start addressing this though? Because like there's some other, believe me, there's some strange flotillas out there. There really is.
Oh shit, yeah.
I found them, and I'm actively looking for them because I'm trying, as you said, perspective. I want to know how people are thinking, but what's so strange is people are at like this other. It seems to me that people are missing they're like 3 levels above where the problem is, and they're thinking that is the problem.
Well, because we're all the center of our own universe,
right?
You know, so as soon as we get past that perspective of the world, everything revolving around us, we can at least have some enlightened perspective.
Well, so
I don't know that makes sense. I actually kind of disagree with that. Why we
can rationalize ourselves into anything, though. Right?
Okay, so but what you're saying, you're proposing that people take an elevated position above self-interest, and I'm saying that is not that ignores the reality that we are a self. We're not God. We don't have the God's eye view. Yeah. So we're trying to force ourselves into a perspective that actually doesn't fit us at all because it's a mismatch of reality.
Because we are preservationists at our core. We live in a state of fear. There's no way to live
in a state of fear.
You will be.
Everybody does. We all do. Everything we do.
Well, I swear.
In a general, break it down cognitively.
Oh God.
We're afraid of losing our inclusion into a group. We're afraid of being excluded. We're afraid of not being included. Everything we do in life is usually for inclusion, for acceptance.
Yeah, but you're always going to be excluded from something, guys.
Sure.
So you can get over the fears.
Right. So that's with perspective that we can only control so much.
System.
We can't control everything. We can only control what we can. That we are the programming that we received as children.
But so Flo, I think that was Flo that said that whole thing that we're not God.
Baby, you're cutting out.
Saying there, that's,
okay, go.
Oh, not a shock. Oh yeah, I often cut out because I'm always in some weird shit place.
You're okay now.
But no, I like what you were saying, Flo. Like we're not God. So that's what that's the level I'm talking about. So that's to me, that's the level of mining that should be done, but not in like the classic way that we've always done this, where we're gonna. It's difficult. It's very difficult to get at this stuff because people often don't want to examine their own prejudices and where they might be wrong, and that's really hard for people to do. But you mentioned something
or
about
our own messiah complexes, where we do things to help, and everything we do is to help other people, to help other situations, just so that we can brag about helping.
I just don't know that any of these universal claims about us
Not everybody
are accurate.
No, I like throwing a huge wide net. Like,
group
everybody
Uncle
together.
Fatty, sometimes you disorient me with your discursive style. It's like, is he
I know.
agreeing with me or disagreeing with me? It's like,
I know. And sometimes, Flo, I think you're full of
Straight down
piss
the
and
middle.
vinegar, and you just disagree just to disagree. Like you're just gonna take whatever position whatever position I take, you're gonna take the
well,
opposite.
we need to break your mind out of, I'm not going to say the fluoride because that's too easy. Whatever. I don't have an alternative. We got to break you out of the fluoride that makes you think that people are telling you the truth. Because why would they do that?
Why would they tell me the truth?
Why would any institution tell you the truth? Why would the government, the news, music, the media, your
why
school?
Would they lie? Why would they?
any...
Why are they lie? Why would they lie? Why are they trying? Why would they lie and say that the planet is round
hold
when
on.
it's not?
Do it the other way around. Everybody acts in self-serving. Everybody behaves in self-serving ways. What interest? If you think about schools, think about media. There's CNN, there's free news everywhere, all over the computer, all over airports and everything. These are massive industries with tons of people, and you think that their interest is in making sure that people have the truth?
Sorry, quickly. I'm at 12 hours 15 minutes, and Brian said that I've got to start a new stream. Is that right?
Well, this part now after 12 hours will not be saved on YouTube. So if you want it saved on YouTube, then there's a couple ways to do
this
that.
one, it's just gone over 12 hours. It's 12 hours and 15 minutes. That won't be saved.
It'll be saved. This past 15 minutes won't be saved on YouTube. It will be saved in your StreamYard studio, so you can edit it there.
So I'm gonna in the YouTube, it will save 12 hours, but any more after that, it cut it off.
Yeah,
correct.
You don't have to do anything.
You can download it. You can download the whole thing off your StreamYard account and then upload the second half.
I've been restreaming the last half hour or so.
And we can carry on, and I'll just repost the bit after the 12 hours. Right?
I don't know how it works. Though. I've never gone over 12 hours.
Or if you're finished, Mel, we can pop over. We can pop it flows if he's restreaming.
Okay, we can do that. Yeah, no worries. I don't mind. It's all the way around because
it's already being streamed over there close. So
that's
it's all good.
Well, I'm restreaming. If she ends this, mine will end too.
Yeah. So can I clarify, Brian? Will it save the first 12 hours and then cut off the rest?
Yes.
Oh, that's okay. Yes. Fuck it. Let's carry on. Don't worry.
So I'm gonna hop off. Though, guys.
Can we talk about sex again then?
We can.
But I wanted to introduce myself and say hello to you guys. I'm gonna get going back to work here, but in the future, I might show up in a luchador mask. I'm a recovered alcoholic. I don't want to show my face online, but I do want to talk about AA explicitly. I try to adhere to the steps in the AA. I'm sorry, the traditions in AA. So if you see a weird dude in a luchador mask, that's me.
That's good. I'm glad that you're here, and
Sure.
and there's plenty of people in here that are in recovery. So
can I just quickly ask because Brian said I might lose the whole thing. If I restart, are you not up for coming back up if I restart?
I will.
Anyone?
Sure, I guess. Yeah, you won't lose the whole thing though.
Yeah, of course I'll come up.
I don't know what to do.
I would, if I were, I don't know for sure either, but if I were you, I would stop it and start a new one.
All right, okay. Well, I'll be back in however long it takes me to restart a new stream. Let's do that.
Hey, I wanted to say, Chad, thanks for coming up, and stop in again, okay?
For sure. Have a good one, y'all.
Yeah, please do, Chad. We enjoyed watching you build whatever it is that you're building.
I know. We'd like to hear more about you and stuff.
Let's not lose more footage saying long goodbye.
So I will just restart the new one pretty much straight away. Okay, guys?
I like the goodbyes.
Yeah.
See you in a bit.
Bye.
Okay, we're out of here. We'll see you again.
All right.